Alright, what is up you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today, I'm going to be installing a new servo into my XMAXX. Now there's many benefits to getting the servo. It is the heavy duty, high torque servo that Traxxas offers, the 2085X. And there's quite a few benefits to getting the servo. Hang on, I'm gonna let my dog in. So anyways, with this new servo, it's got many benefits. For one thing, it's got more torque. Second thing, it's metal geared. The stock XMAXX servo is plastic gears. It also comes with a thicker spring, so that way the servo saver will still work, but the steering won't be as floppy. And it also has a new steering arm, so it doesn't flex and take away any of your steering. So before we get started, what I want to do is show you guys the difference between the stock servo and this new servo that I'm going to be putting in. So I'm going to be testing them on these 5000 milliamp 25C 4S LiPo batteries from Traxxas on both times, and then I'm gonna have the truck on the floor because that's where you can really see the torque in the steering servo. When you're driving, you don't really notice it as much, so that is why I'm gonna be putting the truck on the floor and seeing what the steering servo can do pushing around dead weight. Alright, so I got the truck on. Let's put it onto the floor. Little fun fact, this is actually the first real upgrade I'm going to be doing to the XMAXX. So let's see what this thing does with the stock servo. But whenever we pick it up, so that's how much throw the truck should be getting. But whenever you put it on the ground, the carpet does give grip to the tire. So let me actually go out into the garage and we can do it there. Alright, so now we are on smooth cement, which doesn't really give a whole bunch of traction, but these tires, they do squeal on it, which is pretty cool. So let's see what it does. I'm going to get this new servo installed, and then we are going to see the difference on the slippery surface and then on the carpet. The true test though will be how much steering throw it gets on the carpet. Check that out. So it honestly didn't take me too long to get the entire front end apart. Where's the back? Oh, there it is. But now I get to install the new spring, and I also get to put the new servo arm onto that servo horn. So first, let me just take all this stuff apart before I get into there. Okay, so let me turn the truck off. Alright, so whenever you're installing a servo, a quick little tip, whenever you're installing a servo, you want to turn on all of your electronics before you install the servo. When you turn on the electronics, what you want to do is after you turn on the electronics, you want to make sure that your steering trim is set into the center position. The reason why you're doing that is because you don't know what the center position on this servo is, and whenever you plug it in for the first time, it kind of corrects itself and puts it in the center. And if you put that all together and it corrects itself, if it corrects itself after you have put the entire truck back together, then there is a possibility you can break steering racks or possibly even burn out your brand new servo. So that's why whenever you're installing a servo, you don't want to install it. You just want to plug it into the receiver, turn on your radio, turn on your truck, and make sure it's in center. So let's get back to installing. Alright, so I got the new servo in. You can see the new servo arm. And then that's really about the only thing that you can see. But let's get the tires back on, and then we should be able to test on the carpet and then out in the garage. But I'm gonna go out in the garage first because I already know the servo's gonna turn like it's in the air. So let me check these bad boys on and then we'll go out there. Bam. Alright, so we are out in the garage. Let's fire the truck up and let's see how this new servo goes. So I'm assuming that this is gonna be like it's nothing. Yep, it's like it's turning on absolutely nothing. So before with the other servo, you could still hear it. It was still working a little bit, but this one sounds like it's not even trying. The speed is roughly the same, if not a little bit slower with this torquey servo. With this metal link right here and the stiffer spring, plus the metal gears, it should be all around a better drive with this new servo. So now let's go inside and do the carpet test. Alright, so now it's time for the carpet test. So I'm thinking that this is going to be better, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a giant improvement. So let's see. Look at how much more travel it's got. Alright, so that was actually a pretty big difference. Before, on the carpet test, it wouldn't hardly turn. It would just... But with this new servo in, you can tell it's working hard, but it is turning, it is getting nearly full throw, which is a huge improvement. So, the install wasn't super hard. If you have never worked on an RC car, then yes, it's gonna be hard. It was a little tricky to get this arm to connect right here. It was a little bit fiddly, but I got it, and it works. Before we get off, I'd also like to give a shout out to Daniel's RC Nitro channel. I'll have a link to him down below. He's a really small YouTuber trying to grow. I've been helping him out, and he would really appreciate it if I shouted him out. So here's your shout out, dude. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. 8. God. 9. That's 2 laps dead.
No, you're not 2 laps ahead.
Yes, I was.
No, you're not.
Oh God, where am I? Oh, there I am.